So I just wanted to take a minute and say how totally bummed out I am. This week we found out that Taylor Hawkins of the Foo Fighters passed away. And, I will never forget when I found out about Kurt Cobain. And, I grew up in the generation that really was affected by grunge and alternative industrial, a lot of changes in music. And when Kurt passed, I was super bummed. I can only really compare it to when I heard about Chris Cornell or Chester. But the Foo Fighters have been there the whole time to keep me smiling, keep me grooving. I just have always really appreciated that. It's in kind of the similar way to how I've appreciated New Order rebooting out of Joy Division. Anyway, the circumstances aren't really the same thing in this case, but nonetheless, hearing that one of my favorite bands is affected by the death of one of their musicians, it's heartbreaking. So we'll take a moment of silence for just a moment as we're thinking about his family and friends. Well, we've got another rainy day, and that means we've been playing on eBay. So, another mystery box. You want to see what we pull out? Ooh. This ought to be good and manly. Look at that wrapping. Looks kind of like Miss Piggy threw up. Is it? Alright, let's see the best way to do this. I'm using my new tripod to help out with things. So, this one was a deal, price-wise. Let's see how we did. And first of all, I'm not sure what this is. Open. Well, it's some kind of, probably, it's a child-proof container of some sort. Would be good for holding AA batteries, or possibly cotton balls for a fire starter. Keep that aside. GRO. And it's jeweled. You can have your phone. You wanna go Google GRO? Let's see if we can figure out what that is. What?
I don't think that's right.
What does it say?
What's GRO? I don't think that's right, Dad.
Huh. Well, that would have an interesting story. I'll be over in a bit. We got a
Guest relations officer.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
We got a little flashlight.
Yeah.
There we go. Got a nice little watch here. I'm digging on that too. Skull bracelet. Pretty small. But I like the skulls. It looks like we're maybe missing some links. Maybe I can do something with that and repair it. I've been naughty. Now it's time to spank my evil butt. Well, alrighty then. It's a not Isabeau. I like that. That so far is my favorite find. A decorative skeleton key. Definitely. Oh, holy crap. That is very metalhead. That reminds me of like Megadeth. Put that aside. Got our latest surprise box of different snacks that I am not sure what they are. So we'll try them and see what we think. I don't know how the calories work on these things. Oh, there it is down below. So first one we're going to try are spicy corn chips. And we'll see if this is like Carolina Reaper hot. We've got, hot chili with seaweed. That sounds good. And corn pottage. I wonder if that's like Colorado corn pottage. That could get me into trouble. We'll try this, and we'll try the spicy corn chips. I guess it's the corn day. Look at this. I recognize this. Okay. The corn tube looks like a Funyun. So I'm thinking this could be good. Oh, wow. You know who's really going to not like this? That one. Try just a little bite and tell me what it reminds you of. I want to see if you answer it the way I think you will. Just a little bite. It's okay. It won't kill you. Tell me what that reminds you of. Just take a bite. What's it remind you of?
I don't know, but it's not good.
It's not good? You don't like it?
No, what is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, this tastes just like cream corn.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call this hamburger helper, Amanda. It does pretty well on its own. Anyway, I definitely give the snack so far a thumbs up. I'd eat those again. We'll keep digging into them and have a few episodes with this segment. I always have liked sushi and bulgogi and various Chinese food, so I'm not surprised that I like some of these snacks. I wish I knew where they were all from.
Yogurt flavor.
Yogurt flavored cream soda. That will be in another episode. As I'm waiting for coffee to brew, I'm taking a look at something I picked up. That is this beauty. Now it looks like a dry bag, but if we open it up and notice it's got molly webbing on the case. Case I actually bought separately, and it's a rig gear case. But if I open it up, inside is an emergency fuel canister. I think I saw this on Shade Tree Surgeon. I think he had something like this on his chopper. It'll be nice just to have something like this on the softail. I think I can get about 200 miles out of that, and this will give me just a little bit extra. Certainly will be nice on the Sportsters as well, especially in the Dakotas, because unmodified, I want to say the 883 when I first went out there would get up 150 miles in Minnesota. When I got out to South Dakota at the higher speed limits, it'd get about 100 miles. And well, my 1200 is not exactly stock. So I think even in normal cases, it's probably lucky to get 100 or 130 miles. So it makes sense to have this. But I actually bought it to put on my dresser. As many of you know, I'm going down into the Ozarks, and I'm not a wimp, but I'm not running out of gas down there. I've seen Deliverance maybe one too many times. And yeah, enough said about that. Anyway, I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful ride and it'll be just fine. I'm just kidding. But nonetheless, it's nice to have an emergency gas tank for when I am taking my cross-country trips. As you can see, we're back to Winter Wonderland. Did I ever mention that Minnesota is a little schizophrenic? It's April Fool's, but this is no April Fool's joke. So, today's Friday. It's been a fairly decent week. It's gone by really fast. And this weekend I'll be traveling up to northern Minnesota, and yeah, nothing like being sick of the snow and heading further north. But that's a different story for a different day. I've got a couple of fun things. Because it has been cold, I've been a wimp and haven't gotten in the garage too much. But there are a couple things that today I'll go through that I picked up for the bike. We'll talk through that. There's also some preparedness things that I'm doing in order to get ready for riding season. Re-entering the garage, even though boo, hiss, and other things like that. But it is melting, so we're better than this morning. Bought one of these mamma jammas for actually filling up my bike. You know, the price of gas the way it is. I've got some gas that's been around here for a while, and I'm going to try to make use of it before it goes bad. And that's the kind of canister you want in order to put gas in your bike. So I picked one up. Okay, and in the name of getting things ready, you'll remember me walking through this. I'm just kind of looking, and I think a highway bar mount makes a lot of sense for this. I think I'm going to put it up near my highway peg. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's anywhere else that makes sense. I guess there's nothing that would keep me from putting it along my swing arm. That's a possibility. It's probably clearer on this other side, and there's a nice little guard down there. That might actually be the ticket. Otherwise, I'm not sure how hot it would get, but mounting it here is probably a fair option too. And actually, that's an option too, putting it behind my seat, in between the seat and the luggage rack. And that's about all the time that we have for today. Thanks for hanging out with us, and if you would, please help me grow the viewership by clicking like, hitting the bell, or subscribing, preferably all three. I really do appreciate my viewers, and we're going to continue to try to improve and bring you content that's somewhat interesting. And in the meantime, remember, just like I tell you every episode, remember to see the beautiful things that are around you every day.